Thanks for joining me today. And I'm Madhu. I help people to find their own potential with the specific examples which I come across on time to time, day to basis for you to reflect yourself and use your own logic. Today, I'm going to talk about fail. All of us in our life, whichever the stage, whichever the life you're in, had certain point of time failures. But if you reflect back, that particular failure was always a blessing in your life. I mean, you can connect yourself. But every time we fail, we need to move forward. Failure is no. If you take an example of fail, that's first attempt in learning. That's how you put it. And every time you fail, you just put your perspective in a different way. First attempt in learning. So you move forward. You learn something new, and then you move forward. See, in education is a good example. There are many times every year, examinations happens. There are unfortunately some people do fail in those specific subjects for their graduation, and it's all about very into the minute to the standards required to move forward to the next grade. You can crib cry xyz, but unless until you reach to that certain things, you're not going to move forward to the next grade or next graduation. But end of the day, you're not giving up there. I mean, that's a good example. I mean, there are times people do fail in certain subject, and then they will wait for the next year, next semester to move forward. So they don't give up and say, okay, oh, one time I fail and I need to give up. You move forward. A specific example I could give you is, I did my graduation in English medium. Whereas, to be honest, I did my the first grades till about 10th class, which is the first elementary education, I would say, in a Telugu medium, which is my mother tongue. However, moving forward, my uncle suggests me that I should be looking in English, so that's how the way the world moving forward. Well, I had no clue about how to do my graduation, but initially, the first year out of 3 years education, other than my mother tongue, 5 subjects I failed, but I never gave up. The second year, I managed to close 4 subjects plus the second year subjects, at least 3 or 4 of them. But the second year also was my failure, basically. So that the good part of our education system, where I was doing my graduation, is that even though you fail the first year, you can move to the second year, but then you have an options to, complete the previous years. But then the third year is your benchmark. Once you complete everything, you'll be graduated after 3 years. But in case if there is any subjects pending, pretty much you need to wait and take the next examination. But you're pretty much losing your time. So that's one of the good examples an education system, or how we can take a look at a fail as first attempt in learning. So that's how we should reflect our life and see ourselves in our life moving forward. Either it is your job, your wealth, your health, anything. You plan for something, pretty much it's not working the way you expect to be work out. And again, it's all based on your judgments against your failure. Failure means it could be anything. At least in education, what you have is a benchmark. But in your personal life, there is no failure, uh, as such, unless until you yourself saying that, oh, yeah, I cannot do it anymore, and then you in your mind, if you accept it cannot be done anymore, then that's how you call yourself as a failure. And a business, pretty much, it's one of the good examples that if you have certain business, it's not giving the results you expect, it's not showing the profits the way you expect, and pretty much sometimes people do in a different aspects and different, but all these things can give you only the experiences where you will learn from each and experiences which you go through, and that could be the one of the the blessings for you to for future to plan in better way and then move forward. So with that note, I would like to leave it today. Always remember, fail means first attempt in your learning. So every time you fail, keep that in words, and I'm sure you succeed much in advance moving forward in your life. And do leave your thoughts and comments on your failures and how it made you to improve your life, and what are the learnings that you learned in those experiences, and then how is it helping you and for your future and success so that other people can help and benefit and learn from your experiences. With that note, I would like to leave you today. Have a wonderful day ahead. Be good to good and influence the people around you.